Hi everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Renee. Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. All you have to do for this reading is choose one of these three cards. Which one do you feel drawn to right now? Is it card 1, card 2, or card 3? Once you've made your choice, you can click below on the timestamp to fast forward to your reading. This reading is for the week of January 28th, 2024. So we're wrapping up January, moving into February 2024. And I hope this reading helps you. I hope you have a great week. Hello, Group 1. So let's see what your first oracle card is for this week. So for you, we have Plum Goddess with a message of choices, decisions, options. This card is all about having the confidence to make a decision, to make a choice. Maybe there's something you've been stagnant about, unsure of, you're not quite sure what to do. I feel like this week you're going to get some clarity, and you might even get some clear paths ahead. You can see here there's two paths through the window. So sometimes this is literally between two choices, two things, two people, two events, or whatever it might be. And yeah, essentially it's just reminding you that you have the power to make this choice, to make the right choice, okay? And that options are available for you, all right? It's also affiliated with the fluorite here, mainly the plum or purple fluorite. But if you have fluorite, you might want to incorporate that in your week to help you to make any tough choices. All right, let's draw you a butterfly card for the week. Let's see what else I can tell you. All right, so for you, we have self-care. So self-care is going to be important this week. Taking time out for yourself, getting enough sleep, eating right, getting out in nature, drinking enough water, anything that would involve self-care for you individually. Whatever it is you feel like you're lacking or in need of, you need to do that for yourself this week, Group 1. Let's draw you a chakra card. All right, and I like this one. Okay, it is the throat chakra, Larimar, listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So we have the purple, the plum here, and we have the repeating blue of that throat chakra. So I think this week your focus, excuse me, is going to be up in those higher chakras, throat, third eye, and crown, okay? Listening to your intuition as well. Also, the throat can mean speaking your truth, getting emotions out in a healthy way. It can also be creativity, self-expression. And maybe your self-care includes self-expression, something creative. All right. And also, of course, with the choices and decisions card, you want to focus on that third eye as well, which is not only intuition, but it's also merging or meshing intellect with intuition to make the best choice. Not using just one or the other, but using a little bit of both. All right, let's get into the tarot. All right. We have the Six of Coins. We have the Five of Blades or Swords. We have the Four of Wands. The Ace of Coins. And the Eight of Blades or Swords. All right. Very interesting. Okay, let me take a look at the Six of Coins here. Strength, courage. Okay. Let's do one more. And the two, there's the choice. Okay, so what I'm getting from the first few cards here is that you need to have, again, following up with this card, it's right underneath it kind of, so you need to have the confidence, the courage to make a choice between two things the Two of Swords can be a choice between two things. Again, two people, two paths, two things, two events, whatever. And the Six of Coins involves helping, aiding or helping someone in some way. And it might be financially. This might be a choice that has to do with your work. This might be a choice that has to do with your finances, how to invest, what to spend, what you should spend money on. Should you fork out the money to get something fixed this week or not? You know, there could be a yes or no aspect to your choice here between the two paths, but it most likely has to do with finances, work, or possibly your physical body, your physical health or your mental health. And with the Strength card, again, it's kind of reminding you have the courage, you have the strength within you to make the right choice in this area. Okay? Now, I think the Five of Blades or the Five of Swords is it's a warning of loss, or it can be your fear kind of taking over. And then we have the Knight here, the Knight of Blades. Let's do one more. And the Seven, all kinds of swords here. So for you, it's mostly mental. The choices, the events, the fears, the worries, the anxieties, most of it's going to be in your head. It's not going to be actually coming into play. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a reality this week. It's more of a fear. So maybe the fear of losing something or feeling like you are being stolen from, or being underpaid, undervalued, is going to be haunting you this week in regards to this choice. There's a fear of loss, okay, in some fashion, or someone duping you or getting the best of you. I feel like that's mental. That's your fear. What's the reality? The reality is the Four of Wands. There is stability here, okay? Fours are stability. And you have virtually nothing to worry about, especially when it comes to this choice, because we have the Ace here kind of reassuring you that you're making the right decisions regarding your work, your career, your finances, money, or your physical health or your mental health. For some of you, it's going to be your health. Maybe you are afraid to start a new treatment or a new medication or whatever it might be because there's side effects. And so you're weighing the pros and the cons. What should you do? Well, just trust yourself. Whatever you choose is going to lead you to stability, and it's going to be the right choice. This could be better health in your future, feeling more balanced mentally and physically, better finances in the future, or a new beginning in finances, or possibly even more finances coming in. And we have another card here, the Eight of Blades, which is a card of like a self-inflicted entrapment where you're feeling immobilized or you're unable to make a move or make a choice. I feel like that's kind of the underlying theme here, is you've been feeling a little bit stuck. Like, I don't know if I should do this or this. And I'm just going to stay here in this stagnant, dormant state. But this is the week where you have to pull yourself out of there however you can. Use your strength. Take time for self-care. Get yourself out of this feeling of being trapped. And be brave enough to make a choice. We've got the Emperor, which is showing you as being in charge of your life. You are in charge of your life, okay? The Eight of Blades or swords in, for example, the Rider-Waite-Smith, it shows a person who's, wrapped in bandages. And the key thing of this card is not being or feeling trapped. It's that it is all self-inflicted. You are able to get yourself out of that. And sometimes fairly easily. And I feel like for you, Group 1, the thing that's going to free you from this is taking charge of your life, taking responsibility for your decisions, having courage and confidence in the choices that you're making this week. All right, let's draw maybe one or two more tarot cards, but it's a big week for you in kind of pulling yourself out of a funk and making a choice, making a move, because we do have that stability card in the middle. But for most of you, you're only reaching that point by making this choice, okay? All right, let's see what else we get. Yeah, 10 of Cups, joy, bliss, happy family, stable home, all the wonderful things. And the King of Blades, King of Swords. So that's kind of the energy you are embodying this week. King of Blades or King of Swords, Emperor energy, very strong, fair-minded, sure-minded. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, they make their choices, they trust their choices, they stick to their choices, and they know and believe that in the long run it is the best choice. That's kind of the energy you need to embody. Your colors are definitely purple, plum, and blue. So focus on those colors. Maybe pick up some fluorite or Larimar when you're making these tough choices, or maybe for you it's one big choice. Trust yourself and know that it's going to be okay. All right? It's going to be okay. Don't be afraid to make the decisions. Take time out for self-care as well. And know that at the end of the day, things are okay. Things are stable. They're going to be stable. You're going to be all right. All right? Thank you. Bye. Hi, Group 2. How are you? So let's see what your first oracle card is. For you, we have Purple Goddess with a message of dignity, nobility, and prominence. This card is all about you having the inner strength, wisdom, knowledge in your field. It's usually career, but you're rising to a point of prominence, usually in your career. It could be in your family, your social circle. But yeah, you have the skill. You are being seen this week as someone who is very good at whatever it is you're doing, whether it's your job, a creative project or product, whether it's hostessing a party or hosting a party, planning a party, organizing something. Others are looking up to you this week. You're kind of in the spotlight this week, okay? Let's draw you a butterfly card. All right, so we have Keep the Faith. And it's also a lovely purple color. And now we'll draw a chakra card for you. So keep the faith. Know that everything's going to be okay. Don't give up. It's kind of a message there. Okay, let's do this one. And it is, I think it's Howlite. Sorry, I don't have the good glasses on. I believe it's Howlite Crown Chakra. It says, meditation, to see more clearly, close your eyes. I believe it's Howlite. Sorry, I don't have my other glasses on. All right. Look at that. You have purple galore here. Purple galore. Purple is your color this week. Keep the faith. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Interesting too, I should show you that this goddess that I created does have a third eye here. Okay, so she's using her third eye, or she has used her third eye in whatever it is she's doing very, very well. Okay, so you are very in tune with intuition this week. I would say stay positive, optimistic. Meditate on things if you need clarity. And purple is your color. I believe with this card it is Imperial Jasper, which can be in purple. But we also have Howlite. So Imperial Jasper and Howlite would be great stones for you this week, Group 2. Whenever it is you're presenting something, or if you're on stage or leading a group or a social event or whatever it might be. You might want to carry those stones, one or the other of them, or both of them in your pocket, purse, or what have you. Let's get into the tarot. See what else I can tell you. Knight of Wands, first card. And we have Four of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. Look at all this fire energy, group 2. We have the Three of Blades. And we have the 10 of Coins. Okay, all right. Lots of fiery energy. You're starting out the week with this Knight of Wands energy, really going and getting something, going for it. Fearlessness. You can see in his expression the fearlessness, okay? That's the energy that you're attacking this week with. And it is paying off because you're reaching summits. You're getting things done in work, career, school, or social activities. The 3 is about really considering the far future, really planning ahead, feeling proud of yourself for reaching this big goal. The 4 comes right after that. That's a card of stability within the home, within the family structure, stability for your business, stability for your project, whatever. We've got the 8 of Cups. And then it kind of shows you, you're leaving it behind. You're finishing it, and then you're leaving it behind. And you're deciding what to do next. You're feeling a little bit enlightened. You're making a decision. You are looking to the nearer future now. What do I need to do next? What's the next step? Let's draw one more on there. And we have the Strength card. It's kind of telling you, have the courage to finish this and then move forward to the next thing. For some of you, this moving forward is leveling up. You might be promoted or voted in as like a leader of a team with a lot of these cards. And again, it's with work, school, something creative, or your own business, okay? There's a little bit of something here with this 3 of Blades or 3 of Swords, a little bit of a disappointment, or it could be a fear of disappointment holding you back. I feel like that's what it is because we have the Star. So you're afraid of becoming disappointed, but I feel that I feel like this, for some of you, maybe most of you, has to do with a relationship. So this is all career, business, work stuff, social. This is relationship. Maybe you're still healing from a broken heart and there is a wish to meet the right person. I feel like we do have the right person coming in as the Page of Swords or Page of Blades. There's communication coming in from someone. There's interest coming in from someone that wants to get to know you better, that wants to date you. And it could be the beginning stages of a relationship, but it's just the seedling, And when I say seedling, I mean it is the seedling, but it might not even be the right person. But I feel like perhaps it's taken you a while to even get back into dating, and towards the end of the week, someone's showing interest or maybe asking you out on a date, and you're saying yes, or you're at least thinking about it because you've been healing from a broken heart, okay? We have 10 of Coins with the 7. So this is kind of assuring you that whatever you're starting this week, whatever you're beginning that's new, you're finishing this, you're beginning something new, it's going to pay off in the end with that 10 of Coins. It's going to bring in some really steady and reliable finances, okay? We have the 8 of Blades as well. I feel like this has to do with a love thing where you're not sure what to do. Should I go out with this person or not? And then we have the 6. I feel like that's more spiritual. It's showing you maybe leaving the past behind, the brokenheartedness, the fears, leaving it behind, and maybe moving forward with this new person. We have 10 of Wands, There's a lot of work ahead of you with this new project that's coming in, but you can do it. You have the abilities. You have the strength. You have the knowledge, the wisdom to move forward. It might be a little stressful, but you can do it and it's going to pay off in the end. And we also have the Empress. That's creative energy. I'm going to put that right over there. And I do kind of affiliate this purple goddess card with the Empress because you can see, she's the queen, right? And the Empress is the Empress, like a queen. So there is high creative energy for you this week. And as long as you are trusting yourself and your process, that's going to go really well. And then you can move to the next thing. When it comes to dating, I feel like someone's reaching out, and it's up to you if you go out with them or not. I feel like maybe you should start dating again. Maybe you're ready. You might feel like you're not, but maybe deep down you're ready to kind of put your toes in the water and get them wet. Doesn't mean, you're planning a wedding. It's a date. It's getting to know someone. It's meeting new people. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that. And then the new thing you're planning, it'll take a lot of work and it'll be maybe a slow process, but it definitely pays off in the end with this 10 of coins. This is something that could last you till or through retirement. That's really going to be valuable to you and maybe your family in the further future. If it's something new you're starting, like a new business or a new career, a new project, it's something that could last quite a while and that could be paying off for quite a while. Okay? Your color is definitely purple. And I would say again, utilize howlite, purple imperial jasper. Really any purple stones would do, even amethyst or lepidolite. But it's going to help you to feel confident so that others do see and recognize your expertise in whatever it is you're doing here. Keep the faith, stay optimistic, stay positive, and to see more clearly, close your eyes and remember to meditate. And I hope this helps you. I hope you have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 3. Let's take a look at your first oracle card for the week. So for you, we have Amethyst Goddess with a message of enlightenment, rebirth, resurrection. I love this. This is also affiliated with the sign of Pisces. Interesting, too. If you've watched the entire video, then you would know all three of the cards, the first cards that I've drawn from my deck, Color Goddess Casting Cards, have been shades of purple. Pretty interesting. It's a purple week. What can I say? But this card is essentially about maybe you up-leveling spiritually. There's something happening where you are spiritually or maybe even psychically moving up a level this week. It could mean a rebirth, a sense of a new beginning for some of you. But definitely utilize amethyst this week. Maybe it will just help you in situations to always kind of take that high road and not get engaged in conflicts and drama and things that are going to drag you down or bog down your energy. This is a very high frequency, vibrating, bright, peaceful, inner peace type of energy this week. So congratulations. These two fell out. I guess you're going to get 2 butterfly cards. So let's see what they are. You have adult children. We'll move it over. And you have parental care. Interesting. Okay. So we've got family members being mentioned here. Adult children and then parental care. So maybe you are, since your energy is so strong and so good and vibrant and optimistic and positive, maybe you are able to help several people in your family this week. Taking care of your children, taking care of your parents, or helping them in some way. That's interesting. Okay, let's draw you a chakra card. and see what we get. All right, looks like this one looks like fluorite, but let's see. It is the throat chakra, yes, with, third eye chakra and fluorite. And it says destiny. Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth, group 3. Okay. So you've got a little bit of that indigo going on and a lot of that purple, a little bit of yellow here, but what's really jumping out at me is obviously the indigo blues and then the amethyst purples. All right, interesting. Okay. So maybe for you, group 3, by not focusing solely on yourself this week, you are being led to the truth of a situation, the truth of something coming for you, something in the future, by kind of taking yourself out of the equation, if that makes any sense. But let's see what we get with the tarot. I'm interested because you have really interesting cards here with some very kind of spiritual messages. Let's see what else we get. All right. So we have the 9 of Cups. There's a wish card. We've got the 7 of Cups. Opportunities, choices. The Fool can mean taking a risk or a chance. 8 of Wands, and we have Judgment, which is enlightenment. Judgment is enlightenment, or an awakening of sorts. So let's take a look at the 9 of Cups and the 7. So you have a lot to choose from here, a lot of options. What will you choose? Maybe that's your wish, to have a lot of options, but in what sense? Mostly it looks emotional. Wow, it's just very positive stuff, group 3. A lot of good things to choose from. I feel like maybe a few years ago, or maybe even a year ago, you were not the same person that you are today. I feel like you might have leaned a little bit towards the pessimistic end, but now you are so bright and evolved and light and optimistic and sunny and shining, and you've done inner work. You've done a lot of self-work, self-care, maybe some shadow work, and now it's like the world is your oyster. You're taking care of other people. It's not all about you because you're okay now. Do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, it's quite beautiful. Let's see what else we get. And we get the Magician. Like, you are the master of your life. You have all the tools and you know it now. And you're willing to take risks. I feel like this could mean, let's draw another card first. We've got hard work, but it's exciting. It's something you're passionate about. We've got the 5 of Coins. And then the 10. So I feel like whatever this is, just money isn't all that important to you anymore. So you're taking a little bit of a risk with your money and maybe choosing to do something that fulfills you as a soul being, you know, whether it's something creative or building up your own business. I feel like you're so different than you were very recently. There's been a big shift happening with you, and it's definitely for the better. I feel that if there is something you've been wanting to do, or a few somethings with the 7 of Cups, you get to do whatever it is you want to do. Your energy is so strong and so positive. You are able to manifest just about anything you want to right now at this point in your life. And it's not just this week. I feel like it's kind of extending out for maybe several months, maybe several years, because of this big shift that's happened to you. Because of all the self-care, because of all the work you've done to heal parts of yourself. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what we get here at the end with this Judgment. We have the World. There's a fresh beginning. I love this World card. Look at that. Like, the world is what we make of it. They are literally knitting or sewing the tapestry of the world. And we all have the power to do that. in our own little corners of the world, even. Like, your life is what you make it. It's what you believe it to be. And I believe that you believe that now. You know that now. And this is a fresh beginning. And we have the Ace of Wands with the blank canvas. What are you going to do with your life? What's next for you? You're optimistic. You are very unselfish. You're very non-ego-centered. You're thinking about the joy. You're thinking about your family, the people you love the most, helping them, following your instincts, following your bliss, essentially. And this is a brand new beginning for you. I would say, if you're thinking about going back to school, if you're thinking about starting your own business, or showing your creative projects to the world, now is the time. Okay, now is the time. Let's draw a few more cards. Got the Tower, the Ten of Blades, and the King of Wands. All right. Part of your healing journey had to do with relationships, is what I'm getting here. Feeling maybe victimized in relationships or taken advantage of. And you've come a long way. You've struggled to maybe come out of some kind of very weakened victim energy or mentality. You've done a lot of work to rise up from this to this, is what I'm seeing here. And it was not easy and it took time, but you did it. And now your future is going to be so much brighter and better than it was in the past. And we have another ace for you, Ace of Blades. Sure of yourself, being sure of your decisions and choices. Again, this is a new beginning in career, work, school, social. This could also mean career or schooling, the mind. Anything to do with the mind, intuition, the third eye chakra, thinking, analyzing, following your psychism or your intuition would be good for you. It's going to be different for all of you, whatever this new beginning is. It's going to be different. But you can feel it. You've worked towards it. You've worked for it. You've been wishing for this to happen. I wish I could feel differently. I wish I could not be so or pessimistic. I wish I could heal from this pain of whatever happened in the past. And that is what you're doing. Also, something just came to me psychically about adult children and parental care. Like, there could be something that you're healing, like a generational thing that you're healing. So you're helping your adult children and you're helping your parents by healing this thing that it has maybe happened to people in your family or ancestors over and over again, like a repeated negative pattern of some sorts. So that's a pretty big deal as well. There could be some generational healing happening, some ancestral healing happening here with you. But definitely there is new beginnings. There are 3 cards that mean ending and new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. So trust that. It's your destiny. To be happy and joyful and have these new beginnings open up for you is your destiny. And I feel like that is part of the truth that you're opening up to, that you're welcoming in, is that you are deserving of all these great things. Like all this bad stuff, it's behind you and it's not because of you. So you don't need to blame yourself. You needed to heal from it. You've probably done the work. And now you're ready for the future. So keep that optimism. Use fluorite, amethyst, purples and indigos are your colors this week, group 3. Have a great week.